Okay, guys, I got to split this up now into two different videos, like I've tried to tell you before. But this is very good, folks. This is a good video that I've done. It's split apart into two, so just be patient with it, okay? I'll have to reset after I'm so deep into this second one. You know, the first one into the second one.
Hey, folks, how's it going there this afternoon? Jerry here. I've got a very, very, very entertaining video for you guys this afternoon. And this is going to be about a subject that you don't really know a whole lot about, probably. But it's going to be something that is more relevant in your life in the day that we live in than what you may think, folks. I've been doing a lot of research and I've been doing a lot of study, more than you guys know. And I'm prepared to do you guys some videos and so forth. The biggest thing that I've got going on right now is just lack of devices, lack of time. I just don't have a lot of resources. I'm starting a new job here, folks. But God compelled me this afternoon to go on ahead and do this video because I have had some things, some elements come together this afternoon that you would not believe. And I think it was God's will that I actually had the resources to do this. Because I was looking for something in particular to prove to you right on my video of what I was saying. And that stuff has now come into my hands. It's come into my capability. Now, I'm at a hotel this afternoon. I had to start work with a new group. The people that I worked for, they were good people to work for, folks, but they didn't have any equipment to work with. And so I ended up having to leave them because they do have older stuff that just won't keep going. And I'm going to try this whole thing out with this new company that I've got going on with. And when I came to their hotel room this afternoon, they actually have in this hotel room exactly what I was looking for this video. Isn't that crazy how things work? God works in mysterious ways, guys. But anyway, this is about the black cube. We're going to look into the black cube, the origins of the black cube, what it does, what it is, and how that it's more relevant in your life today than you might realize. Okay. So now, what we are seeing right here is the UN meditation room that's turned on its side, on a pyramid on its side, at the United Nations in Israel. And this is the UN meditation room where your leaders actually go to meditate on things, folks, at this black cube. Now, how many of you know that the reasoning behind this whole thing is this 6-ton black cube is in this room, and it rests upon a concrete pillar, and it goes like 165 feet into the ground with electrical wires. The way that they have this thing set up, folks, it taps into the Earth's electromagnetic energies for what they say in that meditation room is a higher state of consciousness. Now, isn't that something? And this is where your leaders go to meditate on what they're going to do for their decisions in the world. That's amazing, isn't it? It really is. So let's take a look at some other aspects of the cube. And I'm going to throw a little bit of entertainment with Lady Gaga in there a little bit. And then at the end of this, we're going to actually do something that's right in front of your eyes that you're just not going to believe. And it's going to be very entertaining, folks, and it's going to show you something that you just didn't know. So let's get started. Now, this is actually at the Albert Pike building there that they have in Washington, D.C., folks. And you can see the Masonic pillar, the black pillar, right in the middle, the black cube, right in the middle of the floor. So this is found often in Masonic temples. And so, you can see that. And So that's probably nothing strange to a lot of you guys, but I'm just pointing that out. This black cube is in the as above, so below Masonic temples, and you can see the purple pillow that they put their knees on to pray upon it. You can see that over to the right. And so, in many different cultures, folks, throughout the world, this black cube is found evident. Here in Mecca, in Saudi Arabia, we find Islam here with this black cube. And it costs so many millions of dollars just to change this black velvet cloth around this black cube every year. And so I didn't know if you guys knew that or not, but even the people that, the people that are part of the Islamic religion, who worship the God Allah and Muhammad, they are even required to come to this area once ever so X number of times and actually group around in a circle and worship this. It's part of the beast system, folks, of religion here upon this earth. Okay? This Saturn black cube, it goes all the way back, guys, to ancient Egypt. That's where the origins of this is. And ultimately, it's of a Canaanite origin, is what it is, but we're taking it back as far as ancient Egypt in this situation. And it is related in, of course, with the serpent and the all-seeing eye. It's related in with the black sun, that type of concept. And so it did start that far back, and it's an ancient concept. It's nothing new. It's been around a long time. It was a major player, actually, in King Solomon and his ring of power that he had in Solomon's temple. And folks, this black cube worship, it is around more than you can ever imagine. The Saturn is the secret god of secret societies, and it is evident and apparent. Now watch this phone do this again. Why does it do that? It's evident and apparent in many secret societies, and we find the worship of that in many different areas. I don't know why this phone does this sometimes. And it's all trying to stop me from making good videos, guys. But you can see it in the Saturn cars, in the Capital One, DirecTV. You can see that type of thing in a lot of logos. And it's everywhere, and people just don't pay attention to it. And again, it's an ancient occult symbol. And it all has to do, basically, folks, with the core of electricity, a whole lot. It really does. And it plays a big active role in the electromagnetic spectrum of existence here on this earth. Even more around you than you can ever imagine. And we're going to get into that here in just a little bit, and you're going to be amazed what I have to show you, because I really got something really amazing to show you guys this afternoon. This is King Solomon's ring of power, folks, that he used to control the 72 demons that he had in his bronze vessel. And you can see the black cube symbolism in the middle of the hexagram here. Which this hexagram, essentially, folks, this is the Star of Ramvan. The Saturnalia God star. There's nothing good about this thing whatsoever, folks. It's all the fire god Moloch, the fire god Baal. That's what this is about. It really is. It's at the heart of Baal, the fire god, and the worship thereof. When they put the stars on the little kids back in World War II, they didn't mark them that way because they were marking them to say you were this type of person, they were marking them for the fire to be thrown in the furnace, folks. They were marking them with the fire god Bel symbol. Had nothing to do with what their origin was. Had nothing to do with who they were. They were marking them for death. And many don't know that, guys. Actually, this cube is found on the planet Saturn within itself, folks. Saturn's hexagon is a persistent, approximate hexagonal cloud pattern of the North Pole of the planet Saturn. Located at about 78 degrees north, the sides of the hexagon are about 14,500 kilometers, or 9,000 miles wide. That's big, folks, 9,000 miles. It's 3,500 miles from the shore of Virginia to California, and you're talking about 9,000 just across this thing on top of this planet. Now think of that. That's 3 times the length of the entire United States. Sure is, guys. Which is about 2,000 kilometers or 1,200 miles longer than the diameter of the Earth itself. And right here's a picture of that actual hexagon that you see on top of the planet Saturn. So even in ancient times, folks, when this Saturn worship was going on, this black cube worship was going on, you can plainly see that somehow somebody knew this thing existed on the planet Saturn. Now you tell me how that is thousands of years ago. It's a big secret, isn't it, folks? What I'm trying to tell you guys is some of the stuff that you think is new in the world that we live in today ain't so new. Here's a little closer look at it, and this was taken, I think, from the satellite Voyager or whatever that went over the top of it. It's a very clear image. And they actually got an image that goes straight down to it that I'll show you here too. There it is. And it turns in a circle. Right on top of it, just like the pattern that the Muslims use to go in a circle around the black cube at Mecca. Something else, isn't it? And we see it in many different countries right here, folks. Take a look at this. This is Australia. Over here at the end, you see. Denmark, Manhattan, here in the United States. Santa Ana. This is all over the world, folks. This cube worship is nothing new. There's a brief picture of it in the North Pole of Saturn, and you can see it again. It's not a new concept, folks. This worship of this has been going on a long time. And even in Judaism, folks, it's the tefillin, the black leather cube box with the leather straps that Orthodox Jewish men wear on their head. And under their arm through the weekday prayer observant of Jews consider wearing the tefillin to be a very mitzvah or command. And of course you may say, Jerry, why is it that this black leather cube that's being used by these rabbis, why are they worshiping the same type of black cube type symbolism that Islam is worshiping, and yet these two sides really despise one another? They hate one another in war and everything else. Folks, it's that same spirit of playing both sides, playing the Hegelian dialectic. Satan plays both sides. You must understand, folks, how the Hegelian dialectic works in these wars and in these disputes. He plays both sides, folks. That's what's going on here. I can't put it any simpler, and you simply see the cube. I don't need to say any more of this. I don't want to get to the video block. And actually, folks, this whole idea of the cube, it manifests itself in ways that you guys don't even see right around your own household. And this is actually the game cube that you play these games on, and it's the same supposed elevated knowledge, sophisticated technology that's always been around. It's fallen angel technology. There's nothing new under the sun, folks. It's that same spirit of division that's always been created on this earth by Satan, and he uses this black cube in the modern day world that we live in the same as always. But you see a short quick video here of Anton LaVey, folks, and it'll show you even Anton LaVey, the high priest of the Satanic Church. He had one of these black cube rings.
Some time ago, the wire services and newspapers carried a story out of San Francisco describing the first satanic wedding ceremony ever performed. The pictures showed a nude woman lying on the altar behind the guest, whom you see now, the Reverend Anton Szandor LaVey, who is the founder and high priest of the First Church of Satan. Anton Szandor LaVey uses as somewhat of a credo this timeless quote: "Remember, evil backwards spells live." Somehow that never occurred.
Take a look at these black cube rings there, folks. See it?
Until one of my disciples brought it forth, and I imagine it's quite true with many of us. How often do you have to shave your head to make it shiny like a devil?
See that? See his ring?
On it as well to keep it shiny. I shave it once a day. Can I give a plug? Is that the odor you're giving off now, Vaseline? No, that's fooled me. That's musk. That's the goaty scent you smell. For sure, it's not frankincense and myrrh. No. What is this ring you're wearing here? Looks like it's weighing your hand down. Well, no, it's a magical ring. It is? I have little children rub it and make a wish, and it comes true. Little children come near you?
Look at that, folks.
Little children. What kind of a wish did that ring ever make come true? Well, I would say a great many wishes, but we won't go into them. Now, you call yourself a satanic priest. Yes. Is that the opposite of God? No, because Satan is a god too. Mm-hmm. Well, what are you then, the dirty pope or what? Oh, I guess you could if you want to say the black pope or the dirty pope or the advocate of, for example, the kingdom of night or darkness. No one's ever come forth so far and spoken up for the devil. Everybody that's made rules and regulations concerning the devil or the devil's work, the devil's activities, have been people that have been very righteous people during crusades, people. Well, I'm not too righteous, but on the other hand, I think you're a bit of a ding-a-ling. Let's face it.
You see the ring, don't you, folks? And hey, my phone, I don't understand it. I just don't understand what's going on with this telephone. I really don't. I've looked at everything on it. But anyway, you seen the whole ring symbolism thing there. Now, let's take a look at, while we're at it here, let's take a look at Gaga. And then when I let you see the Lady Gaga video, I'm going to show you something in your home that is amazing. Okay? You're going to be blown away.
In the hands of one of the world's most innovative artists. But rather than me tell you, I thought we'd leave it to her to tell you about the work we've done together.
There it is, folks. The black cube.
With the arsenal of the world's leading technology at my fingertips, I now have the ability to invent the uninventable. We bradley
See the
into
cube?
this future. Intel has enlisted us
Turn run around in the
to
cube.
collaborate on a project that will showcase technology through creativity at the highest level. Our partnership will culminate in a performance that inspires to remind the world of the seed of innovation, the wizard behind the curtain,
Yeah, Alistair
the
Crowley.
mind behind the machine. Intel. Gaga.
Folks, I know you've seen this all-seeing eye symbolism before. you know, the covering up of one eye. And of course you can see Lady Gaga in the middle of this whole thing. And with the LG TV, you've got the same identical all-seeing eye symbolism with the LG TV. And I'm going to tell you something, folks. There is something about this LG TV that you guys don't know that I know that I'm going to show you right now, and it's going to blow your mind, folks. How many of you know that it doesn't matter what TV you have in your home, some of them actually are a lot hotter than some of the others. And hotter, I mean by electromagnetic energy. And the LG TV is really one of the worst. I mean, this thing puts out a high level, tremendously high level of electromagnetic energy in your home, especially the older ones. Now, let me tell you how lucky that I got this afternoon. When I went into this hotel that I'm staying at right now, I'm in this room by myself. I could have two people in here, but I'm in here by myself, so I'm able to make videos like this. I wouldn't want to make videos like this in front of a stranger, but it worked out that I'm by myself. And it so happened that this LG TV that I had discovered down in Florida was burning me up is the same TV that's in this room right now. And I have the ability to be able to show you guys something with your own eyes that's going to prove something to you that's going to blow you away. Some of these TVs, especially these old... Hey, folks, how's it going there this afternoon?
Hold on there, guys, hold on. Okay, guys, here's the second half of it, just like I tried to tell you, okay? You know how that goes with me.
GTVs, I don't know if you know this or not, but they actually have a lead black cube in the back of them. And this lead black cube manifests as a high amount of electricity, electromagnetic energy. And it's right off the old all-seeing eye TV. So let me show you what we're going to do. Hang tight. If you have the right kind of telephone, folks, which I have got the right type of phone with the right sensors for it, and I have also tested it with one of the big testers. This one goes along perfectly. You will see that they make apps with some of these telephones like mine that actually makes an electromagnetic energy detector or a field finder. You can see it. I've even got a radiation detector down at the bottom, a magnetic field detector. They make different apps. Now this one right here, I actually paid for it. I paid, I think, $2.99 for that one. The Pro, the Ultimate EMF Detector Pro. And so now with this in mind, what we're going to do is we're going to go over to this LG TV, this older series LG TV, which is exactly what I was looking for this video. And I was so lucky to be able to actually find that in this hotel, in one of the older ones too. The newer ones do it too, but not like the older ones. So I'm going to show you right in front of your eyes what you have been having in front of you in your home, especially when it comes down to the LG TV. Okay, folks, I'm right in front of this LG TV, and as you can see, that's what it is, the LG TV, and it's one of the bigger ones, right in this very hotel room, the exact one that I had been looking for this video, believe it or not. Boy, God works in mysterious ways, doesn't he? Now you see back in behind here, this square that you have back in here that kind of sticks out in a bulky way. Believe it or not, folks, that has got a lead cube in the middle of it. The same black cube that we've been talking about. Now let's go down here to my apps. And we are going to start off with the ultimate, the ultimate EMF detector. And I have different things that I can do here. The advanced, the simple, the classic. So we will go through all three of these, and I'm going to show you what we have here. All right, here's the electromagnetic field right here that's sitting at 69 or 70, just a little bit away from it. Now, you're going to get a 47 frequency in most places of electromagnetic electricity, no matter where you go, guys, and I'm going to tell you why. It's because of the 5G towers. And that's a video for another day, but I will show you that one day. But this video is not about that. This video is about this LG TV. So let's go to the electromagnetic field and let's take a look at what we got here, folks, when I get close to the cube. Look at this, folks. Look at that. Look at that. You see what it says, don't you? High. Okay. Now, some of them's actually going to say that. Let's go. I want to show you the different ones here. Let's go to a simple. Same thing. High electromagnetic microteslas. But it's not telling you that on these. I got some that's actually going to tell you that. Now let's go to the classic. The classic looks like your basic micro Tesla simple setup like you would have if you had just a simple tester. And if you notice, it's got a maximum over here. So let's click it on. Watch the gauge. Watch this gauge right here. This is with that LG TV, folks. Look at that, folks. It is tacked all the way out, past maximum. Now, I'm going to show you, when we go to some of these different ones, that it will actually show you this. Let's go to the EMF detector. Detect EMF. Okay, EMF meter. Hang on, it's got an advertisement with it, because this is not a free one. Watch this, folks. Look at that. What does that say? Alright, let's go to the digital. And again, we've got an advertisement here I've got to overcome, so hang tight. Look at that, folks. Detected high EMF radiations. High EMF. Not just detected the electromagnetic radiation, detecting a high. Let's go to the graph. Here we go. And again, I have to deal with these advertisements because some of these aren't free, okay? So just bear with me. So you can see what's going on, folks. Right here it is. Look. This is your LG TV. And most TVs are not like this. I've been around the other TVs. This LG is the worst by far for this. This is what you have in your home, folks, around you, around your family. Alright, let's see here. I've got different ones. I'm going to show you here. I'm going to take the time to show you, because I think you guys would be interested in this. Okay, here's the detect magnetic off the magnetic energy field finder. Watch this. What does that say, folks? Do you see that? Do you see it? And there's the LG sign even. Strong magnetic device detected. Okay, let's go to the by calibration. What does that say? Strong electromagnetic field device detected. It's that black cube in it, folks. It's what it is. Nothing new under the sun, says King Solomon, folks. Look at this. Look, folks. What does that say? Detected high radiation amounts by sensor. Well, that one's not as, it's not as charismatic as the other ones, but you can see that you can get my point on that, okay? All right, so let's see here. Let's go to this one. Let's see what we've got here. I've got different ones on here. This is much the same thing we had a moment ago. Look at this. Look. And most of them, like I said, goes nowhere near this much. Nowhere near. I've been doing a lot of research also. This is a radiation detector here. Been doing a lot of research on this stuff with these, this 5G too. And I have some interesting stuff to show you guys. Like I tried to tell you guys, the master is going to give Brother Jerry the knowledge. He is going to give Brother Jerry the knowledge, folks. And he's doing it. Look at this. Extremely high. Move your phone near to any electronic device to detect radiation intensity. What does that say, folks? Extremely high. It just doesn't detect it. It's not just normal. It's high. And you can imagine if you sit right in front of this thing all day long, what kind of electromagnetic energy you're subjecting yourself to. That's it for that one. Let's see if we have anything else here, guys. Let's see, there was a radiation meter. Let's look at that. And again, we've got let's see, radiation meter. Well, I don't know if that one's going to work or not. But you guys get the point. You get the point. We may try one more right here. Let's try this magnetic field sensor. See what it does. Digital meter. Let's go with digital. You see that, don't you, folks? Look at that. High EMF detected. And that's all off this LG TV, folks. And I mean, even if you get back here a good ways from it, you're still, hold on, you are still talking, let's look here. You are still talking pretty high stuff even way back here. More than what I want to be subjected to on a constant and consistent basis. But it's all because of this, it's because of this black cube, folks. It's what it is. It's this black cube back here that's causing this. The only other one that I know that even remotely does this as much as certain ones of these Philips TVs. The other ones is nowhere near that much. The one that was in my room that was happening to me there, which one of my subscribers asked me about this earlier, it was at 312. because it had something deliberately pointed at it. Okay? There you got your answer, Regina. So, thank you for watching my video, guys, and I think you found this interesting, but the LG TV and certain ones of the Philips is the one that's this way, and it's bad. Thank you for watching my video.